Welcome everyone, I am back. Today is July the 1st, 2022. We are going to talk about Cardano today, or ADA, to try to get a determination as to where the market is headed in terms of price. You guys can see from the title of my video, the Cardano IOHK has submitted a proposal to try to get this Vasil Hardfork started. Will that impact the price? That's a very reasonable question that one should ask if this major upgrade to the mainnet for Cardano is going to be very important to seeing demand coming to the market. So welcome everyone to my channel. I want to talk about that today to try to gauge where the market price is headed for ADA so that we can be in position and win. Whether the price is going to go up, whether the price is going to go down, we still need to be positioned so that we can profit from the move. So if you all appreciate my videos and my content, I am here. Hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe here to my channel. I want to be one of the first ones to give you all a heads up as to where the market is going to go. Before I get started to the Vasil Hardfork and try to see what impact the market is trying to feed off of that information, take a look at my last video right here. This is my last price prediction that I've done in Cardano, which was on June the 23rd. And you guys can see that I was looking for the price to go up in Cardano, but I wasn't looking for a massive move. You guys can see that I only expected the price to go up there towards 53 cents. And right here on this day, right there on June the 26th. So I did the video on the 23rd. So it took the market 3 days for it to inch up here toward my ultimate area of TP. You guys can see that it fell shy. The high on June the 26th was 52, almost 53 cents. Okay. So yeah, it came a little bit short, but I was in the vicinity to show you how high I was looking for the market to go way before the market started to go down. See, now the market in ADA is trending down. You would think that this Vasil Hardfork would be very positive in the sentiment of the market. All right, so let me go ahead and get rid of this. You guys can see if you were to get out at the high of June the 26th, that was a profitability of about 10.75%. If not, to get out the market now, which I'm not necessarily saying that you need to do that, you'll be down 5.8%. We're going to look at different time frames to see if ADA is still massively weak or not. But let's go ahead and get rid of this. And then let's go ahead and look at this article from Cointelegraph. You guys can see it. Posted on June the 30th. So from July the 3rd, right here, the 4-week window for application developers and exchanges to test the upcoming Cardano upgrade begins before its launch onto the mainnet. They have submitted their Vasil Hardfork proposal, trying to get everybody the opportunity to go ahead and try to get used to it and use it. Try to see, test it to make sure everything is right. There's no bugs, there's no security issues going on with this particular mainnet Hardfork. Now, price to me is one of the biggest signals as to how people think about something new, about implementing something new, something that was planned. If people have a very positive feeling about it, they will put money towards that feeling. If people don't feel positive, or they got questions, or they have doubts, they would be more reluctant into placing bets. They won't buy it. They won't buy ADA. If the market overall felt that there's still some issues with this Vasil Hardfork, best believe it, they won't buy it. So the insiders, right, who deal with Cardano and ADA and this Vasil Hardfork on a day-to-day basis, if they felt real positive about this Hardfork, would it be beneficial for them to come in and buy this currency right now? You guys can see it. ADA is currently trading around 44-45 cents. Before the actual Hardfork, it would be beneficial for one to come in and consume and accumulate and buy as much ADA as possible because of the great information or the positivity that this Hardfork is going to have for Cardano or the blockchain. You want to get in now before that happens, because once the Hardfork happens, then those who accumulated today will begin to sell the ADA. Then, let's go ahead and look at this, okay? Because you guys can see that the market in ADA has bounced 3 times right around this area here. We are taking note of that. This is an identification to show us where the buyers are, where they're situated, where they're located. They're here around 45 cents. Now we're starting out in the month of July. Okay. The hard fork is due towards the ending of this month, right? What we want to see, for us to really see that the gist of this hard fork is going to be positive, is for us to, one, at least continue to hold this area, right? We want to see the market at least do that. And two, we want to see the market eventually break out off that information, off of the news, off of the hard fork. That is something that we want to be prepared for if it's going to happen. So let's go ahead and look at ADA real quick on a monthly chart. Okay. Because I want to see people actually buying the news, right? We already know that the Vasil Hardfork is due. The proposal has been submitted. Developers are getting prepared, utilizing, trying to get ready, trying to test it, make sure everything goes right. Will it have an impact on ADA's price? Can you see this on the monthly chart for ADA? Take a look. We saw the price in ADA over the last couple of months, beginning of 2021. Market was ADA to top out in ADA at $3.20. Now we came right back down, just like a triangle. And we're sitting at 45 cents. Now, I told you all on my last video in June, I was like, hey, this is where the market can bounce. And so far, that is the case. This is where the buyers are currently located. Now, the thing that we don't want to see is for ADA's price to break that 45 cent level after the Vasil Hardfork has been completed, because it will tell us that this massive development for Cardano, people didn't buy it. They didn't feel positive about the hard fork, because if they did, then the market would have definitely held price at 44 cents, 45 cents, and would begun its ascension. So we don't want to see the market price break below 45 cents in ADA, or at least where I got my horizontal line. Okay. Now I wanted to show you all the 3 months. Look at that. So this is the 3-month chart in ADA. Take a look. That's one thing about price and the news. When you see price, you're actually looking at factual information, right? The price is no one's opinion. The price is actually the truth. Now, when you look at news, on the other hand, you're listening, you're reading other people's ideas, their opinions, to try to persuade you into how you think. That's why I don't focus in on those articles or focus in on what people say or think. I certify what they're saying or what they wrote off of the price, because the price is letting us know the actual factuals, right? So this is the 3-month chart in ADA, and I'm here to tell you that the market definitely still looks weak from a 3-month perspective. Look at this on the 6 months. Even here on the 6 months chart, ADA is still weak. So we all need to have that prepared in our mind, that ADA can still dip in price. It's not over. From 3 to 6 months, we still need to expect that the probability of ADA falling in price is still here. Now, I got the ascending line right here on the chart. You guys can see it. This is where we can possibly see the market in ADA bounce, right? Outside of 45 cents, the next level is around 25 to 20. Yes, 25 to 20 cents. So even though the market is showing itself trying to be prepared, trying to get ready for this hard fork, I really don't see anything concrete off of the price chart to show us that the market is buying that information, that they're believing in that hard fork. Be prepared. That's all I'm saying. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, because we're not seeing no demand coming to the space. One thing that I can say, like I told you earlier, is that the market is finding the buyers at 45 cents. That is the only thing that is keeping price up. The only thing. We see that break to the downside, we're going to run down to 25, 20 cents in the next 3 to 6 months already. Next 3 to 6 months. So what I'm going to do, even though it's a great thing, it's a great feat for the IOHK community to implement a Vasil Hardfork on their mainnet. It's going to be great. if it doesn't have any bugs, any security issues, anything like that. But the price is not showing us that so far it's going to be beneficial. So let's go ahead and run with what the market is telling us from the chart's perspective. We're still playing the weakness. Nothing has changed just yet. And I'm really playing this off of the longer term basis. The market here in ADA is still signifying some weakness, and I want us to be prepared for it. Okay. Now, my ultimate area TP, you can see it is around 20 cents. Okay. But I will also run the market here to 27. Okay. Let me go ahead and fix this up. Put this back on a daily. And I want to show you my price targets. Okay. So my first price target is going to still be around 40 cents, right? 40 cents is going to be my first price target because I definitely want us to profit from the move. That's 12% for us to see the market in ADA go to 40 cents. Okay. Right there. My second one is going to be 30 cents. Okay, that's my second price target. A 10-cent reduction from 40 cents. I'm looking at 30. That gives us 33% move to the downside in ADA. All right. Then my third price target is 25. That's how far I'm taking the price because it brings us to the overall trend in the market in ADA. All right. Now we're going to continue to be weak into the market in ADA so long as price continues to trade below 63 to 65 cents. So we got a pretty wide range. Now I want to prepare you all. This prediction that you see on the chart now is for the long term. Okay, now long term to me means 3 to 6 months. All right. So if I see the price, if you see the price in ADA initially go up, but we don't see the market break above 63, 64 cents on strength, then we still anticipate price to go down. All right. So now go ahead real quick. Let me know what's your thoughts about, the Vasil Hardfork. Do you think the community in ADA is buying it? Do you think that they believe in this hard fork? Do you think it's going to be massively important? Because if so, then you should be able to see it on the price. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.